Hey folks, want to come on here and shoot another quick solo podcast. For those of you who don't know, I'm in Sydney, Australia, and the previous episode was on Tesla. This one's going to be on BYD, the electric vehicle or EV company. Been seeing a lot of it around lately, and I thought I'd continue on the topic of cars. Or sustainable energy. So BYD is short for Build Your Dreams. It is a major Chinese high-tech multinational company best known today as the leader in electric vehicles, bracket EVs, and bracket and battery technology. So not Tesla that we previously talked about. However, there is a number of interesting, I suppose, facts and insights that we got into. It has grown far beyond its origins into a diversified global group. What BYD is, founded in 1995 by Wang Chuanfu in Shenzhen, China. Core businesses, electric vehicles and hybrids through BYD Auto, rechargeable batteries including blade batteries, electronics manufacturing, renewable energy products, solar and energy storage, rail transit systems like monorails, stock. BYD is publicly traded on the Hong Kong and Shenzhen stock exchanges. BYD in the auto world. BYD Auto, established in 2003, is one of the world's largest, this is interesting, both Tesla and BYD was in 2003, is one of the world's largest producers of plug-in electric and hybrid vehicles. In recent years, it has overtaken many competitors to lead global EV sales, including surpassing Tesla in total electrified vehicle sales. Just one sec. Yeah, correct, about 2003. BYD and Tesla. Tesla and BYD both entered the automotive industry in 2003 through difficult paths and without direct connection. This timing coincided with rising interest in electric vehicles amid improving lithium-ion battery tech and global pushes for cleaner transport. We already talked about Tesla's 2003 entry just briefly. Engineers Martin Erbard and Mark Tarpenning incorporated Tesla Motors July 1st, 2003 to create high-performance electric sports cars using lithium-ion batteries inspired by prototypes like AC Propulsion's Tesoro, and frustrated by GM's EV1 scrapping to zero. BYD's 2003 entry. BYD, founded in 1995 as a battery maker, established BYD Auto in January 2003 by acquiring Qinshan Automobile, forgive me if that's incorrect, a struggling state-owned car maker for about Hong Kong $269 million, leveraging its battery expertise for future EVs. The move allowed BYD to vertically integrate batteries into vehicles, starting with gas mobiles like the F3 in 2005, before pivoting the plug-in hybrids in 2008. No shared reason. The coincides stem from parallel industry shifts. No coordination. Tesla aimed at premium EVs from scratch, while BYD expanded from batteries via acquisition. That's fascinating. Yeah, so BYD in the auto world. BYD Auto, established in 2003, one of the largest producers of plug-in electric and hybrid vehicles. In recent years, it has overtaken many competitors to lead global EV sales, including surpassing Tesla, which we already talked about, in total electrified vehicle sales. Batteries and technology. BYD also builds batteries used in its own vehicles for other applications. and its, quote, blade battery, end quote, technology focuses on safety and energy efficiency, global presence and recognition. BYD has expanded its market globally and now sells vehicles in many countries and regions around the world. It is a major player in both passenger EVs and commercial electric transport. BYD in Australia. BYD entered the Australian and New Zealand markets in 2022 and has quickly grown its sales footprint, offering models like BYD ATO, ATTO 3, Dolphin, Seal, and Shark dual cab pickup. Locally in Australia, BYD sales surged in 2025 with over 50,000 new energy vehicles delivered, making it one of the top-selling brands nationwide. BYD finished 2025 in the top 10 of all car brands in Australia, posting one of the fastest growth rates year on year. Recent industry context: BYD continues to expand aggressively overseas, including Europe, and navigates global policy changes for EV adoption. That's interesting. BYD Build Your Dreams has rapidly evolved from we already talked about this, the Sun Gemini battery manufacturer in the world's leading seller of, quote, new energy vehicles, end quote, NEVs, which include both pure electrics and plug-in hybrids. Here's a quick breakdown of what makes them a powerhouse in the current automotive landscape. Vertical integration, the secret sauce. Unlike most car makers that rely on hundreds of suppliers, BYD builds almost everything in-house. Batteries: they are the world's second largest battery producer. Their blade battery, lithium iron phosphate, or LFP, is famous for being incredibly safe and compact. Chips and motors: they manufacture their own semiconductors and electric drivetrains, making them largely immune to the supply chain shocks that hit other brands. Key product lineup: BYD organizes its vehicles into two main, quote, series, end quote. Ocean series includes the Seagull affordable city car. Jeez, I need some lunch. Dolphin hatchback, and Seal sporty sedan rival to the Tesla Model 3. The Dynasty series, named after Chinese eras, including Han luxury sedan, Tang SUV, and Auto 3, known as the Huan Plus in China, which is their global bestseller. Luxury brands: they also have high-end sub-brands like Yang Wang off-roaders that can literally float and swim, and Fang Chang Bao. Global expansion: while they dominate the Chinese market, BYD is aggressively expanding into Europe, Southeast Asia, Australia, and Latin America. They are currently focusing on manufacturing, building plants in Thailand, Hungary, and Brazil to bypass import tariffs. Pricing: offering tech-heavy vehicles at prices that often undercut Western and Japanese legacy automakers. Comparison: BYD versus Tesla. Feature strategy: BYD wide range, budget to luxury; Tesla premium / minimalist. Powertrains: BYD is BEV battery and PHEV hybrid. Tesla is BEV only. Battery tech: LFP blade, safety / longevity. Tesla is high density, performance / range. Focus: BYD vertical integration. Hopefully it doesn't sound too bad. All good, we'll continue. Vertical integration / manufacturing. Tesla software / self-driving / AI. And then we're on to perplexity, a bit about BYD. BYD is a large Chinese multinational company best known as one of the world's leading electric vehicle and battery manufacturers, which we already talked about. What BYD is: BYD Company Limited is a Chinese conglomerate headquartered in Shenzhen, founded in 1995 by Wang Chuanfu as a rechargeable battery maker. I think I got that correct. It has grown into a vertically integrated group with major businesses in automobiles. BYD Auto: batteries, electronics, solar panels, and rail transit systems. BYD in cars and EVs. BYD Auto, created in 2003, produces battery electronic vehicles and plug-in hybrids, including passenger cars, buses, and trucks. Often called, quote, new energy vehicles, end quote, in China, BYD became the largest plug-in electric vehicle maker, and by 2025 the world's largest electric car maker, overtaking Tesla. Other BYD activities: the company remains a major producer of rechargeable batteries for vehicles and energy storage, and also makes semiconductors, forklifts, and solar panels. It operates globally with production or branches, we mentioned this, in regions including Europe, the Americas, and Asia Pacific, and has a dedicated presence and model range in Australia. Interesting. Here's a current snapshot. I think we're good for time. We are 10 minutes in, so I think we're good. Here's a current snapshot of BYD. Excuse me, I think it's still all good. Here's a current snapshot of BYD Build Your Dreams in Australia, one of the fastest growing electric vehicle, EV and plug-in hybrid PHEV brands in the country. BYD's presence in Australia, market entry and growth. BYD entered the Australian market in 2022 with the Auto 3 EV, initially sold through local distributor EV Direct. BYD has taken direct control of sales and distribution from July 2025. To accelerate growth and customer service, it has become one of the top-selling car brands, overall top 10 in Australia, thanks to strong EV and PHEV demand. Sales impact: BYD delivered over 50,000 new energy vehicles in 2025, up approximately 156% on the prior year. It achieved record monthly sales and significant market share growth, at times placing within the top 5 best-selling car brands in Australia. Popular BYD models available in Australia: electric BEV models, BYD Dolphin small hatch EV, BYD Auto 3 compact SUV EV, BYD Seal mid-size sedan EV, BYD Celion 7 and Celion 6 EV and PHEV variants, family SUVs. Models have sold strongly and broadened the EV range locally. Plug-in hybrid models: the BYD Shark 6 dual cab UTE PHEV, that has become one of the brand's biggest sellers in Australia. Super interesting. New and upcoming models include the Auto 1 and Auto 2 entry EVs and larger SUVs like the Celion 8, expanding range and price points into 2026. Seems to have a lot of different models. I think there's a few there anyway, maybe not a lot, but market highlights: rapid growth. BYD has consistently increased deliveries and expanded its presence in Australia's EV and hybrid segments. Competitive positioning: in some months, BYD has secured positions in the top 5 of all car brands sold in Australia, a milestone for a Chinese automaker. Segment impact: the Shark 6 UTE has even taken some of the traditional dual cab markets, highlighting demand for electrified utility vehicles. Ownership and service: local context, with BYD assuming direct control in Australia. Vehicle servicing, parts and support are being centralized under BYD Australia. Some owners have shared mixed experiences with local parts availability and service turnaround, which is common with rapid growing new brands. Source: community insights. Summary: BYD Australia 2025-2026, strong growth and rising market share in EV, PHEV segments. Wide model range from compact EVs to family SUVs and plug-in hybrids. Achieved notable sales ranks among all vehicles sold in Australia. Continued expansion with new models and entry-level pricing announced in 2026. I suppose if there's one thing, keeps under 15 minutes, you need to know about BYD is they make their own batteries, and that's a huge deal. Unlike most car brands, BYD designs and manufactures its own EV batteries, the famous Blade battery that gives them better cost control, cheaper cars, strong safety. Blade batteries are known for resisting fires and less reliance on outside suppliers. It's a big reason BYD can sell well-equipped EVs in Australia at noticeably lower prices than many competitors. And we already talked about the biggest EV business in the world right now, 2025 to early 2006, is BYD, Build Your Dreams, the current global leader in electric vehicle sales. In 2025, BYD delivered more electric vehicles than any other automaker, surpassing competitors like Tesla. In total, EV, we're slightly over 15 will be okay, including BEVs sales worldwide. BYD held roughly 19.9% of the global market in deliveries for that period, ahead of Tesla and other major groups. This makes BYD the largest EV maker in the world by unit sales at present. Tesla remains one of the most famous EV companies globally, especially strong in the US, but in total EV sales, BYD has overtaken it as of most recent data. In simple terms, if you look at which company sells the most electric cars right now, BYD is at the top. I think it's super interesting. Thought I'd mention it if you haven't heard of it before. I don't have one myself. I'm pretty sure that I was in one the other day. I think it was an Uber, and it was great, super comfortable, and the experience was lovely. And yeah, I think the one thing is they make their own batteries, and it's a huge deal. But also, I think what's even more important is they're the current global leader in electric. BYD, or Build Your Dreams, is the current global leader in electric vehicle sales. Yeah, super interesting. Thanks for listening, folks, and have a wonderful rest of your day.